Hello! Welcome to Chicken Happy Hour at Cedar Woods Farm. It is Sunday Fun Day, and Carl and I are up at the barn early because it is supposed to get up to like 95 or 96 degrees today. So we are having happy hour a little earlier before we all die from the sweltering heat. We hope you are doing well. We are doing great on the farm. Wanted to give you a little update after we have our cocktail on the Peachicks. We've changed up their little situation, and it's kind of cute. So I know I'm crazy over these Peachicks, but anyway, and I'm seeing that somebody is out, so we'll fix that in a minute. So anyway, Carl and I today are going to make a wild card. I have no idea how this is going to turn out because I've never made it before, and I even shared this recipe with a girlfriend who has been a bartender on the side for many, many years, and she even thought it sounded really strange. So what happened was we wanted to do a vodka drink, and we've done all the basic. We've done the vodka soda, the screwdriver, all the easy stuff. And this one is easy as well, but I looked up Vodka Fizz, and I was like, oh, that's something new and exciting, so we'll try that. Well, there were all manner of different recipes for just a classic vodka fizz. So we're going with the weirdest one because it uses half and half. Okay, so we're doing vodka. I'll go on and go over the ingredients. You need vodka, you need half and half. The recipe called also for limeade, equal parts of those three things, right? Limeade, half and half, and vodka. And then you sprinkle nutmeg on at the very end. You shake all that and then sprinkle. Well, I guess to make it even weirder, I don't have limeade, I don't have Sprite, 7-Up, so we're doing a ginger ale. So I have no idea. And then you're supposed to Bob. That was Bob the peacock losing his stuff. I think Bob's about to go out. You put all this in a white wine glass to make it even more interesting. I'm about to go after Bob. We decided to leave Bob in today. We've been putting him outside in the daytime, but because it is so hot, I'm going to throw a book at you, Bob. We thought we'd be nice and leave him in here, but I think he's harassing everybody. Anyway, all right, so let's make this drink. Let me put Carl down. Bob is messing up my flow. So, doesn't that sound strange? Also have ants. All right, we are going to make this work. Right, Carl? Yes, we are. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 90s, the mid 90s for like the next 2 weeks. So I guess spring is over and the dog days of summer are here. Okay, so we're going to do equal parts. Now my hands are slippery. No, Carl. Oh, my word. Go. Our show just needs to be called Bloopers, Carl. Okay. Nope. Go on. I know it's chicken happy hour, but you can't be right in the middle of it. Carl. Okay, so I'm doing a Frida of each of these. Like I said, it's equal amounts of all this. Yeah, I sat down at the table. First of all, I sat down and there was some stuff you can imagine, so I had to hose off everything, which I just did earlier today, but apparently somebody's been up here since. And then when I did that, there were like hundreds of these little ants that came up. So I don't know what is happening. Okay, half and half, people. The only thing I've ever put milk or half and half in is like a Bailey's, not a Bailey's, a White Russian. But this with limeade or ginger ale or whatever is not like that. But we're going to give it a good old American try. If it's bad, we will just throw it out because there is no reason to consume the calories and the fat if it's not anything but delicious. All right, so you want to put all that in your shaker. Seems like the ginger ale would spew everywhere doing this. So many things could go wrong with this drink. Woo! Like that. Okay. Wait, I did that wrong. All right. This should be an A for effort anyway. We are just going with it. Well, I'm going to have ants now for sure. All right. Hold on. I'm a bit of a mess here. Good grief. It is a good thing I am in a barn. Okay, now we are going to sprinkle the nutmeg. I think this is the most intriguing part of this drink. Okay. Well, if I hadn't spilled it everywhere. It's not an unattractive drink. But I'm scared. Let's try this. You know, that's not half bad. Well, I don't mind it at all. And frankly, I'm shocked because I thought it would be complete crap. But that's pretty good. And I do think sometimes it's best to follow the instructions. But like I said, I didn't have limeade. I think that would be, you know, ginger ale and limeade are two vastly different things. I think that would be better. But this is not bad at all. I would not want more than one of these just because vodka, in my research, I discovered, while sugar-free, well, for the most part, some brands actually add sugar, but it's supposed to be sugar-free and no calories. No, wait. I want to get this right. It actually does have calories. It has no sugar and no carbs, vodka. But a 1.5 ounce shot of 80 proof vodka has 96 calories. So Bob is going out. Bob is being a real turd. I'm just watching him circle and run after the chickens. So anyway, yeah, so that's 100 calories of, actually it's more than that because a Frida's 4 ounces and what I say, 1.5 ounce. So this is a couple 300 calories with the vodka, and then with the half and half, you're getting some fat. So yeah, you'd only want one, but it's different. I like it. I really do. And I think the ginger ale's not bad, but I do think I would go with the limeade if you're gonna try this. Okay, I'm afraid to put it down because there are ants everywhere. This was quite a little experiment. Now, I am going to put it down. No, I'm not going to put it down. I'm going to put it down in there. Okay, come with me and let me show you these babies. All right. Ugh, I am going to have to put it down. Okay. So I don't know if you can see out here. Well, I've shown you this before, but anyway, they've been munching on some watermelon the past couple days. Here is Bob. Bob, you're on my list. You're on my list, buddy. So Bob is the grown version. Well, what is this chicken doing in here? All right, hold on. Let me get hot pants in here. All right. So let me tell you the story. If you remember, last week the Peachicks were in this, we just call that a brooder box. And we had Juju, this little black hen. And in case you have missed the last couple shows, so Juju went broody, this black hen. I knew she was setting on eggs that were not fertilized, so I stuck a pheasant egg that I knew probably was fertile under her, and she hatched out a little black bumblebee-sized thing. We weren't sure because I couldn't remember which egg I had put under her. For a day or two, we weren't sure if it was a pheasant or a bantam chick. We have since figured out that Todd is a pheasant. Todd's got one wing with feathers. The other one is not. So I don't know if that'll grow out or what. Long story short, we had these Peachicks that were in that. Yesterday we decided that these little guys needed more space because they were in this hot, dark box. So we took Juju, the surrogate mother, out and put the three, so the baby pheasant and the two Peachicks, all together in this space. Now, what we were afraid of, and I'm going to try to just walk in here and not step. Okay, get back on anybody. We were very cautious about putting the babies in with Juju without letting them get kind of acclimated, because you have to really be careful whether it's a surrogate hen or just any mother hen. Bob, if you just put chicks that are not hers or that she hasn't raised in with her, she thinks, okay, who is this? And I mean, they can get violent with babies. So you don't want to do that unless they've had a chance to get accustomed to each other. So we put Juju out, and honestly, I could brag and be like, oh, we knew to do this. Actually, we were just putting Juju out because we thought that she would hurt these Peachicks, and we were like, maybe they're big enough, they'll be okay. Well, Juju spent the whole day just going back and forth. And anybody else that came in, she would attack. She was still trying to protect the babies. So we let that go on for a day, which I think gave them time because they were, she was seeing the Peachicks across this wire. So yesterday we were like, okay, she just was desperate to get back in here. So we did it. We put them all together. And so now Juju, this surrogate chicken, is raising Todd the pheasant and these two Peachicks, which I have yet to name. So I'll try to get some close-ups. Hello. You're such a good mama. You're such a good mama. Look how much they've grown. Look, Juju, look what you're doing. And there's Todd over there. And I've noticed that I think another good thing that's resulted from this is that Todd is more tame. Like before, and you saw like in the last couple of videos, she or he, it was just a little wild man. But he's gotten like a lot tamer. Look, he just walks around with these Peachicks. I think he thinks he's one of them now. No. And it's really calmed his little butt down. So that's cool. And we've got them in here. They've got a heat lamp and their little stuffed rabbit. If they do get cold, but you know, she sits on them if they're cold. So just a really sweet thing, I think, are these 3 little babies with their surrogate mom. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. Well, I think I'm going to go and get Bob out of here. Most of the time Bob is really good, but Bob can also be, I don't know if he's frustrated. I don't know, you know, we've talked about that before because he doesn't have girls, and he lost Becky, his buddy. Becky, we never heard from him. So it's just Bob trying to hang out with these hens, and I guess he does get frustrated. I don't know. It's still no excuse. Bob is going out. You're going out, Bob. Are you ready? And then I got to see what the heck is going on with my table full of ants. All right. I hope you have a great week. Hope you had a good 4th of July. And hope you're staying well. And we'll do it again soon. Thanks for joining.